Jarren Benton's podcast will never be that successful because he can't bear to turn off his air conditioner.
And because Max can't speak into the fucking microphone. Another turn. I'm in
Atlanta, nigga. Honestly, I don't get that California breeze.
Well, I'm just telling you that it's affecting the sound, and it's.
Well, when I listen to the podcast, I don't never hear this shit.
Yeah, it actually sounds fine right now, and I think you should let it go.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have anything to add?
You can't even hear it really.
I think that it would be good if Jarren took the same level of professionality. If you took the same level of professionality that you take towards your rapping, towards this podcast.
Nah, that ain't what podcasts like, though. Podcasts are rough and rugged.
This is my opinion as the executive producer, but whatever.
Uncut.
Joe Rogan, you hear some shit going through Joe Rogan shit all day. Nigga be having that little fan going through.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do we have any comments? Anybody down there like, hey man, that fan that's in the background, like, is really distracting me from. It's like, hey, oh yeah, we can't listen to that podcast because that fucking Jarren's AC.
No, but it just doesn't sound as good as it could be. Fine.
He was gonna be like, it's not even blowing, but he turned the vent off?
No, I turned this shit. I did my magic, man. You know how real niggas do.
Real ones don't do it.
What Max cranky about today?
What are you cranky about today?
That's pretty much just y'all needing me so much.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
I think we need to, we should get like some boxing gloves from Walmart, and we all, when Jarren comes
Max
into town,
fight like this.
Do we just get little body
He's
gloves?
Like, I heard him, man.
All right, should we begin? Because we have a guest coming in
like 5, yeah.
All right, so let's start.
3, 2. There we go.
All right.
That's it. We're here.
We're live.
What up?
From Pink Cloud Studios off Pico Boulevard.
There it is.
Well, yeah.
That was great.
Sponsored by the Dex.
Windex.
They're not paying us, unfortunately.
No, they are.
Not yet.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I got it.
The check came in.
Yeah, I sold it to them. They said,
Aaron, did you cut your beard off, dude?
Yeah, I got the mustache back.
You look great.
Oh, my nigga, man. Look at him, man.
You do look great, Aaron.
You know, I tried to make a 2K player
You look
today,
like a pedophile.
and I tried to scan my face on 2K, you know, because I wanted it to look like me, my creator, you know, my player. They said they think I was a black guy with a mustache.
Everyone on 2K just might be black now by default, especially in 2021 version. No?
Really? So you scanned your face in, and they translated it as a black dude with a
Black
mustache.
guy with a flat top. Was my hair kind of sticks up.
Okay,
It was kind of.
You played 2K? How was it?
Yeah, I played 2K today. It was beautiful. It was a great time.
I'm so upset.
So yeah, I shaved. I got the mustache. the beautiful Goodwill find. Jarren got
got
COVID
corona.
from fucking riding that bike.
I'm allergic to fuck niggas.
How was your week?
Yeah, how was your week? You're in a great mood. What did you do?
I didn't do shit, man. You see all these boxes back there?
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, what is that?
I'm starting to pack so I can get the fuck out of here.
You bought a house?
Yeah, man, I got a mansion, my nigga. Shit crazy.
Thanks to my management.
Hey, I got a pool, I got an indoor pool, and I got an outdoor pool, nigga.
Woo! Lazy River?
Yeah, I'm doing it, man. My shit look like...
I don't think he computed the lazy river there.
No.
What is Lazy River?
You know, like that amusement parks have, the water parks have the lazy river where you have an inner tube and it goes all the way around the park.
Yeah,
and it's like
you kind of chill in the inner
yeah.
tube. You can lay back.
Those
I ain't got the lazy river.
I would love a lazy river moat.
That'd be fire.
That would be... Just go to the backyard that way. You just hop down the front.
Ooh.
Oh, just circle around. The Diet Coke.
So your week was good?
My week always good, man. Besides, I just been dying. I just want to get fucked up. I just want to get fucked up. I can't lie.
We were talking a couple hours ago about him maybe coming to LA to get sober with him.
Oh,
I appreciate the realness, Jarren, on that. You know, the vulnerability and the realness on that, because that's a real condition. And when are you coming out here, bro?
I was gonna try the 26, but I gotta wait till these niggas cut me some checks.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Max, come on, get on it.
Max.
All right.
Make them cut some checks.
the
That's
checks
your
cut.
job, bro.
You know?
If you asked me nicely.
Max, could you please give me some checks cut?
I got you.
My nigga.
Max is Jarren's manager.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Also management, branching into stuntmen, many different things.
Yeah.
Orchestra stuff.
How was that wedding, Max?
The wedding was dope.
Was it fun?
The wedding was great. The songs. How does it go? I'm gonna cut it in with. I don't remember. But
It's
it was
funny.
great.
Max was bummed because
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Max is dating a woman who's not Jewish at this point, and it's pretty serious. And so he was bummed because he thought those songs might not be sung with the same intensity at his wedding. And he made me promise that I would learn the words.
And what did you say? You said you'd get a partner to learn
I
it
said
with
me
you.
and Jarren would learn the words. So Jarren, we gotta learn the words to that shit so we can
To this
sing
Jewish
it.
shit.
To some Jewish shit.
I'm gonna play it
so
real quick.
Then they gotta convert me though.
I'll cut your wee-wee.
Nah,
fine.
I'm good.
I told my whole family that you converted,
That's
by the
full
way.
service management.
Oh, that's so dope. What did they say?
They were like, really? Like with a, like he had a bris? I was like, sure.
Yeah.
All right, don't move the phone.
Hey, I saw the niggas. Hey, was it tradition? Like, I seen the niggas in their leisure suits.
What's a leisure suit?
Is that a Jewish tradition?
No, I don't know what that was. All his like groomsmen were dressed as like the Peaky Blinders or some shit. That was fine.
Yeah.
They're all young, but it was sweet. That the Jewish weddings do have like a lot of like cool traditions that I fuck with. Yeah, it was a blast. It was really lovely. The singing and dancing was phenomenal.
How was his bride's parents? How are they? Were they cool?
They're mad cool.
Really?
I really like her dad. I mean, mom's cool. Talked to her dad more, and he's like, he's super cool. I actually liked him a lot. We spoke a lot. In fact, he was dope. I really liked him.
Is the mom?
What does he do?
Yeah, go.
He has like a car sales business, and he does real estate in New York City. So I was telling him about Pink Cloud Studios. He was like, well, if you want to do something in New York, let me know. I'd like to be involved. So we might open a Pink Cloud Studios in New York.
We've been looking at real estate.
Okay, so that nigga got that check.
Yeah.
Holla at him. I got some things I want to make. I'm trying to get this shoe off the ground.
Okay, can I tell you? Can we, Jarren? I wasn't even thinking of you when I said this. I have the perfect location specifically for a shoe store in Los Angeles right now.
That's
the
true.
front of Pink Cloud. So we're in basically the neighborhood our studio is like pretty much like the black neighborhood that has money.
Yeah.
And we have the front portion of our studio location is the most beautiful retail space. It's like a corner of Pico, and we have like floor to ceiling windows around the whole two sides and the corner of the building in a circle. It's like the most.
I'm sorry, I'm smirking. I'm definitely. Aaron just looked real pedo.
I was
From
just
the bottom, he was just doing something just over there, just smirking.
Here I am.
Looking real
You
pedo.
said you want the check.
Please. No,
you know what?
Please. Go ahead,
want
bro. That's all I've been thinking about this whole weekend. I just been in my head. I was like, yo, I gotta. Once this COVID shit over, I really want to open up a shoe
Kyle,
store.
Yeah.
in all honesty, when we talked about the location, what did I say would be the single best
it is true.
thing
it
for the
is
space?
true. You said that a shoe store, like sort of, one of them ill like streetwear or shoe store type vibes. And but are you about that sneaker game, Jarren?
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man.
I mean, in
he
terms
really
of
is.
selling it.
Yeah.
Okay. Bro. Like, hurry up and come through, man.
You don't understand. This space is literally, when I look at it, I'm like, this would be the perfect shoe store in terms of like the type of people around here, the money around here, who's around here, and literally the space itself. It's like thin but long, and it's all windows on a corner of Pico. So like for retail, it's perfect. We're not even going to use it for a studio because like no one's going to walk by and be like, oh, I want to record an album. That's not how So we're not using the very front. It's walled off. I want a sneaker store in there. I mean,
Bro, please, let's make it happen.
I'll pick you up from the airport tomorrow. Stop being a fucking
buy a ticket.
pussy. I'll pick you up at the airport tomorrow.
I gotta interrupt.
Let's go.
The guest is ready. Needs to. I just feel we told him 4:30 and now it's 9. Let's just.
Yeah, we
I already got
timeshare
a name for it and everything, bro. Like I swear to God, on my children's life, that's all I was thinking about this weekend. I was like, yo, I really I want to make this shit. I really want a fucking sneaker store. I even went through the old shit in Atlanta. I was looking at shit. I was like, yo,
you want to do it in Atlanta?
Is this real?
I mean, yeah, I do it in Atlanta. I do it in Atlanta and Cali. But you know, if I have to start in Cali, if the resources are better, I'll start in Cali. Bro, I'm telling you, man. But Atlanta just we got sneaker stores and shit, but we don't have like that.
But we'll talk.
Possible shoe store coming soon from Jarren Benton and Pink Cloud collab.
Let's do it.
Wait, y'all selling resale? Now I'm back to life. Y'all selling resale shoes or like new shoes?
We selling new shoes. We selling. So
it's not gonna be like a flight club. You're not gonna be selling.
I want it to be like a flight club, but I want it to have a little bit more variety than a flight club. It don't have to be everything exclusive.
Yeah. I like that. That idea.
I'm not up on shoes like that. I'm just gonna watch the shoes go in and out.
Bro, if I spend most of my day, now I ain't gonna say most of my day. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. I watch a lot of fucking sneaker bloggers. I'm just a sneaker head, bro. Like I'm obsessed with sneakers.
Shout out to Sneaker Savant. That's a guy we know.
Yeah.
Who grades sneakers. You should get up with this cat. He like actually.
I told him about each other.
Yeah, he actually like grades. Yeah. He's that.
He
dude.
just started some wild shit.
He was doing Kobe.
No, he started
We should get him
baseball
on
cards.
here.
I'm super down, but obviously the most famous like collectible thing for people like us are like sports cards, like baseball cards, whatever. So he is a shoe guy, and he talks a lot about how like shoes can be collectibles like that, and like rating them because like Beckett, it was like a mint condition card versus a
I remember that.
perfect.
I do.
Okay, so that idea. So what he just did on the side was like he started a fucking shoe card company.
Crazy.
So like there's like trading cards, but of like, and his first things was like all the Kobe's. So he literally found a card company to make like trading cards of all of Kobe's shoes ever, and like he's gonna go through. I mean, he's building it out.
He's
But
fire.
Brilliant. Dude,
yeah, he's pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
It's
That's
pretty
fire.
cool.
Yeah,
I'll send it to you. But like, he could actually help. I think I'm very into this.
When I say I'm 1 gazillion like percent serious about this, I'm like not just talking. Like I really want to do this.
Okay,
like,
let's talk after the podcast.
Yeah, and I'll talk to Shoe Savant. Big up Shoe Savant. ShoeSavant.com. Y'all got to peep him out. He's doing his thing.
Shoe Savant on Instagram. Jarren Benton on Twitter, I think it is. He raps, talks about shoes.
Easy 350s, to be exact.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about starting a shoe fucking like blog shit, but I was like, would that be kind of corny for me to do? I don't know.
I don't know much about the shoe game. You, Aaron?
You should start like an unboxing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like some shit
that
like
shit's.
that.
I love that shit on YouTube. When
An unboxing would be dope.
What is an unboxing?
But my unboxing is going to be different. Like I don't want to because every time I watch them. Go on. I'm sorry.
Kish Cash is also shout out. Kish Cash is the
Cash is
coolest
dope.
fucking sneaker dude I've ever met.
Okay, so
Introduce our guest. Yeah, talk.
It's my buddy Craig Conant. Super funny. He's fucking got crazy stories. One of the funniest guys up and coming in LA right now. He's fire. He's dope. We're gonna talk about jail stories and fucking figure it out.
What was the other? We wanted to do jail stories and farting stories.
And farting stories.
Somebody introduce us all too, so they don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Will you do all the intros?
Yeah, I got you.
Aaron, you look 5 years younger, man.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, hello there, Craig. He's
What up,
connected.
bro?
Look, he don't even have the audio hooked up.
Hey, Craig, you're a faggot.
Still trapping the F.
Look at still.
trapping
There
the
he
F.
goes.
Hey,
Hello there, Craig.
Craig.
hey, want me to plug this in, motherfuckers?
This is gonna be a fun time.
It's a good start.
Look at the.
Look at it.
You got the why you got the murder sheets
What
over the
are you
chair?
live in a fucking haunted house over there?
Yeah, man. Fucking, I'm moving.
Is that a kitty?
A lot going on over there.
Got a little pussy in your face?
He put his ass in my
start.
face. He's a dirt nasty.
All right, this is my buddy Craig, super funny. These are my boys, Max, my roommate. And then there's Jarren Benton, and then Kyle's our executive producer. You can't see him.
You can't see me, but you can hear me.
Hear him.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's our format.
it's all right. I won't remember any of your guys' names, but I love
How you doing, man?
Wait, where are you moving to, Craig?
The beach. I'm out of this shithole.
Oh shit! shit. Okay.
Like
You
where?
know-
Where? Like Venice Beach or some shit?
No, that's another shithole.
He's like literally.
That I love. That I love.
He's like, I'm literally homeless. I'm going to be a fucking beach bum.
Yeah,
you
just Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach area.
Okay, weird.
Oh
That
shit.
lovely.
Surfing?
I might as well start. I used to surf a lot, but then, the water's cold. But it's just, I moved to Hollywood like a decade ago, but it's shut down. It's dirty. There's piss and shit everywhere. I have to cover my couches with sheets.
Yeah. Wait, why did you start doing that?
Well, because they're brand new. And then my cat started
you don't
to
want to enjoy
fuck
it.
them up.
Oh.
And in the new place, they're going in a room where I can shut the door and he can't go in. So they're going to be covered for like 3 weeks. I just need to give them a bath, really. Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling.
This is how we start with the cat's ass in my face?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
Oh shit. Okay. So you've been here the
You
whole
can feel
time?
it. You got the LA swag.
Yeah, you got a little LA vibe to you, man.
Born and raised.
You vegan?
Yeah.
You vegan?
Nah,
Okay. Oh, all right, almost.
I'm half Mexican, bro. I can't be vegan.
I feel you, man. You got your papers?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But my grandma did it.
Trump, he good.
Oh. He said his grandma didn't have the papers, though. That's respect.
My grandma is illegal. So fuck your wall. Fuck your orange face. We're going to hop it anyways. We don't give a fuck.
What's your grandma's name? Let's give her a shout out.
She's dead.
Oh, shit.
Give her RIP shout. Come on.
I don't know why we laughing at that.
Cat was like, it's pussy time
Get
again.
out of my face.
Shout out to your dead grandma.
Her name was Eduviges Lugo Soto. Eduviges Morial Lugo Soto. We just call her Kiki because, come on, I'm whitewashed. Who am I kidding?
All right, there she go, man. She
But
made
that
it.
was, yeah, she made it. She did.
He made it.
She didn't have to get
R.I.P.
fucking deported. That's dope.
Stupid.
How was her taco game?
Oh, dude, she was straight from Chihuahuas. That's why I know I look like a gringo and whatnot, but I was so spoiled growing up with her food. The best fucking tamales, chile verde, all that shit. Chile relleno, tacos. Oh my God, like real shit, just straight from Mexico. And then, so now people are like, oh, I got this good Mexican restaurant. I'm like, is it, is it really?
Because Kiki would dunk on that shit.
Kiki.
He would kill that shit. I love it.
Dude, the authentic shit. Can't beat that with the
That's
baseball
dope.
bat.
How long has she passed? How long has she been on the other side?
He's been proud.
We're going on a Kiki episode.
Well, let me just. Jarren's
She
been
went to,
pondering
like,
the other
89,
side.
dude. People, I don't mind talking about dead grandmas. It's like
Jaren's had the
you know.
suicides for the last couple weeks.
Yeah,
He's been curious.
my grandma's dead too, so
Yeah, she's been dead maybe a decade, so it's healed up.
okay.
Yeah.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P. to our grandmas.
All right.
Um,
My grandma's dead too.
Talking to
Yeah,
Mike.
but we beat you to the punch, bro. Nobody
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
yeah, don't try to join it.
Can't join the club, dog. Yo, so what? Yo, do you do stand up too?
Yeah.
My man.
He's kind of popping, bro.
Performing, fucking cars lately.
Yeah,
Car?
how's that been? How's the car stand up? Is it fun still?
Wait, what's the car set? In front of cars?
It's
From your
terrible.
car?
Yeah,
how does that
do
shit
like
work?
a drive-in or some shit.
I've said this a bunch. It's amazing because it's all that's available. And I'm literally on a show with fucking Jim Jeffries, Bill Burr, Jay Farrell, Eliza Schlesinger,
that's
Neil
fire.
Brennan. And we're all performing the cars. It's insane, dude.
Oh, the
Do they
driving.
honk when they laugh?
Yeah. They got these clapper things. They clap the little New Year's
that's
clappers
hilarious.
at the Magic Castle, and it's good. It's good because it's all we have. But of course, I'd much rather perform at the Laugh Factory or the Comedy Store in front
some
of people who are sitting in front of me, not headlights. But it is. I'm not just being like just because I'm on the shows, I'm saying they're great. It is bad, but it is amazing because it's all we have, and literally, like, everyone's hanging out. Like, Bill Burr's hanging out. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Like he didn't like if the world was on normal, he pops in the club, he goes home. Like he's like, fuck, I don't know when I'm gonna see comedians next, so I'm gonna hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So
fire.
that's why it's absolutely magical because Neil Brennan is staying 45 minutes to an hour after the show just to talk shit because Mr. Cat, you're fucking killing me. Just because we don't know when the next opportunity is going to be, you know? It's like, this might be it.
Yeah,
Like,
you leave it all on the field. I just want to say, guys, as executive producer, so far, this is the best interview, like, so far that we've had, so don't fuck it up.
Yeah, don't fuck this up, guys.
Oh, we're going to fuck it up.
Yeah,
Jared, do your best here.
Hey,
Please.
so
We're going to fuck this one up.
we called the show's called the High School Dropouts because none of us have finished high school. Did you finish high school?
I did, man. Barely.
I gotta kick him off.
Shit.
I finished. How do y'all motherfuckers not finish, dude? I gotta. Oh.
Oh, what happened? We still see you, so you're fine.
You killed the cat?
Yeah,
Oh no. Oh, he clicked the mouth. Where'd y'all go?
where's there you.
The cat wasn't feeling it.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
All right, we back.
Wait, so you did finish? That's wild.
Where'd you go to high
yeah.
school? Oh, yeah.
I like Aaron said, that's wild. Like, that's like a crazy.
I mean,
thing.
he's
novel
got some
idea.
crazy stories. Like he lit
No,
a
dude,
fire.
I don't-
Yeah, you've done
I
some
don't
crazy
know how,
shit.
because like I ditched a bunch. Because junior, senior year is when I started partying, and I for sure ditched a bunch, and I for sure failed a couple classes that were mandatory. And then I kind of just like prayed and hoped for the best, and said I'm going to show up. And then I got my diploma. I really don't know. I
Prayer
don't.
works. Shout out.
That's
Bishop.
crazy.
Shout out prayer. Shout
Yep.
out.
Shout out
I
Eugene
kind
Sutton.
of just ate it. You know when you just like, I'm going to show up to this party anyways, even though everybody hates you because you're crazy. Then you get in. No, that's how I felt about my diploma. I was like, I don't know how I graduated, but I did.
Did you do college after?
No, sir.
That's fair.
What'd you do
Back to
after high
drugs.
school then? What was your? Oh, you did drugs.
Yeah.
So drugs after high school. Okay.
Yeah, I think I like went to community college for like a week, and then I was just like, what am I
It's
doing?
good to get that experience, I think.
A week.
The whole week
Yeah.
of it.
Saw the
See
week
what
you
it
had
is. Yeah.
I like had to add on classes. I didn't do it right, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done.
How did you transition from a week in fucking community college to a stand-up comedian?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was, so after community college, I drank and smoked and did drugs for about a decade.
Nice.
Drug of choice.
Pills, Vicodin, Oxycontin, cocaine,
Okay.
mushrooms,
A lot of choices.
Adderall,
Okay.
ecstasy.
Are you sober now or are you still
Yeah, I'm 7 years sober.
So
I'm trying to get
shit.
there, man. I'm trying to get there, guys.
we got you,
Anything
bro.
I
We got
could get
you.
my hands on, really. Maybe a little speed, a little
Let me show you.
He's on speed right now. So.
I'm not. This the first episode in a couple while. I'm not high today. I'm not on Adderall or anything.
nice.
Look at
But
this.
I want to just get fucked up with. I want to drink, man. I've been trying to be sober for I don't know how long now, since April. April was the last drink I had.
Nice, dude.
I'm struggling, but I still pop little addies here and there.
Well, yeah,
That's for work though.
yeah, keep telling yourself what you gotta tell yourself.
He's bringing it to you real.
I like it.
Dude, when I discovered Adderall, I was like, why the fuck am I doing cocaine? This is so much better. Although I like the experience, the dirtiness. You go to the bathroom, you go, hey, let me see your titties.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
it's fucking legal fucking speed, legal cocaine.
It's
man.
meth. It's meth.
Yeah.
It's amphetamines, bro.
Facts.
It's government made pure.
I
meth.
perfectly told myself like week I'm trying to
Perfect.
go. I'm slowly now winging myself off of Adderall. Like I'm
Yeah.
saying, I have not done any Adderall this week, and I'm going to try to start doing.
It is
music without
Tuesday.
it.
I mean, but good. I'm glad.
I was addicted to it. I get it, man. It's fantastic.
You
It's
missed that
fucking
shit?
Fantastic.
You missed that
Adderall
shit?
was one of those pills where I was like, oh no, like this.
Yeah.
This is it. This
you
is it.
So you don't miss it?
Actually, No, not really. Some days, you know. For me, like the first couple years were a struggle, and it takes a fucking long. I don't know how long you been on Adderall, bro. Long time.
Long time.
I don't even want to. It's gonna take you
Probably about 5 years.
It's gonna take. You're on dope, bro. I hate to tell you, but you're on fucking dope, and that shit goes in your brain. It releases the dopamine.
Oh, I know.
And that's how you feel happy. So when you quit that shit, it's gonna take you a year to 2 years to start producing that shit naturally. Basically, you're fucked, and you should just go out a junkie and do it your whole life. No, don't do
I'm
that.
not gonna stop then.
No,
Because
that's the first piece of advice he's actually gonna take to heart. So let's scratch that.
that was a joke. That was a fucking joke.
It was a joke, Jarren. We love you, and we're here to catch you.
But after
In
a
LA.
while, it becomes easy, and I'm on autopilot, and I don't even think twice about it. And honestly, it's easy for me, anyways. I can't speak for everybody else, but the first year was fucking hard, dude. The first year was hard. The second year was easier than the first year. And then after that, for me, it was kind of like autopilot because you stack time and you're like, I don't want to fuck it up. Like my life's actually going good.
Same
My
for
mom's
me.
proud of me. You know, I'm not.
That's how I feel now without drinking. I feel like, man, I've been doing so good, but I just said that before you came on. I can't lie. I want to get fucked up right now.
Yeah.
I do.
Dude, I get it, man. I mean, I was fucked up from 12 to 29, dude.
So wait, so did you start the comedy after you got sober, or were you already kind of like starting that when you got sober?
So a little bit about, so 10 years ago, I met this fool, Brian Granger, at Trader Joe's. I was at Trader Joe's for 11 years. And I met this guy, and he's like, and now I was partying, I was drinking, I was on everything then. He's like, you're fucking nut. He's a comic. I think he moved to North Carolina. He just still comedy over there. He knocked out a white girl. He's a black dude. He got a big booty white girl, and he moved to North Carolina. And then he
Oh, he won!
He did it. But he was like, you're fucking nuts. You're a comic. You don't even know it yet. And he literally made me go do stand-up. He bugged and bugged and bugged me for so long, dude. I was like, yeah, you know, I always wanted to. You're right. But you know how it goes. I was like, maybe later. And then I got arrested for throwing firecrackers at police officers on horses.
Oh, that's funny.
On the 4th of July. And then I was in jail, and I had four fucking charges. I had assault on an officer, assault on a horse officer, which is a real thing. That's not even a joke. That's
Wait, assault on a horse officer.
Like that was on your papers? It said assault on a horse.
and that was
Yeah,
a higher fine.
they consider the animals police officers.
That was a higher fine than it was for the cop, for the pig. Hey, I do puns. And then,
Wait, why did you? I've heard that story, but I don't. Why did you do it? Was it just to do it, or was it like in defense of anything? Were you just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this?
That's just to do it face.
I'll never tell. It was whiskey and cocaine, motherfucker.
What were the other two charges?
Possession of explosive devices and detonation of explosive devices.
I like how his hands are folded like fucking
like
Dr. Doom when he says it.
The cat was like,
Fuck out of here for a second. No, but so I'll tell you too. Well, I get off track. So the truth of the situation, I was just so fucked up that I genuinely did that on accident. I lit firecrackers, I threw them down, and then I looked up, and then I saw a fucking, I'm not even kidding you, a posse, like 7, 8, it was 4th of July in Hermosa Beach. You know how many cops are down there? I threw it at their gathering. It was all of them.
At the posse, bro.
Dude, and they're all on horses. And then I threw it, and then I looked up, and I was like, oh, no, this is crazy. And then, like, I got a big joke out of it. It went viral and kind of launched my career, really.
That's dope.
Because it was just a true story. I was like, the cops asked me stupid questions like, why were you running? Because you're chasing me on horses. I had to run away, just the bit wrote itself, you know, and they're like, where are the drugs at, hippie? I was like, in my body. That's like the bit. And that was the truth, though, because I had just done everything. And I remember thinking, like, oh, my God, they put the cuffs on. And I was like, dude, if this was like 30 minutes ago, I'd have like 2 or 3 drugs on me, you know what I mean? And get like 6 charges, you know? And I'd be like, oh, my God. And then, so I was in jail with 4 charges. And then I was like, that's fucking it. I saw this thing with Tim Allen, Tim the Toolman Taylor, and he went to prison for 2 years for slinging coke.
Yeah, Tim Allen.
And I just saw this thing on him where he did this club, and the owner was like, dude, you're in Detroit, I think. He's like, the owner was like, dude, you're funny. Like, come do comedy. He's like, I will, but I got to go to prison for 2 years. When I get out, I'm going to come back. And he went to prison, did his time, and he also credits being funny that made him survive prison. Yeah. Everyone liked him in there. And then he got out and went back to the club, and the guy's like, hey, I'm back. And then he's like, get on stage, and he gave him all the stage time, and then he became Tim Allen. So I just saw that. And then my homie Brian was like, and I always knew I was a comic, you know, a fucking jackass for life since I was 2 years old. And then I was like, all right, Tim Allen went to jail. I'm going to jail. He did it. I can do it. You know what I mean?
I love the logic.
That was the truth. That was the truth. I just saw that. My homie's bugging me. And then I get out of jail. I get bailed out because my mama loves me. And then I hit up Brian, and I was like, yo, dude, let's go do this. And I went to an open mic. And then I bombed. I got one laugh. That's all I needed. And then I took a stand-up class, and I did a show at the Comedy Store. And I was fucked up. I had 2 joints in my pocket, and I said that on stage, and then I walked down the stairs of the belly room. I just lit one up. And this was at a time when you couldn't do that, you know, especially being a new booty, like maybe Joe Rogan, you do that, not me, my first time. And then I was so scared of it, I went to improv at the Second City. And I did good. I still was so terrified of stand-up, but I knew I wanted to be in the comedian world. So I was like, I'm going to go do improv. You know, it's safer. You're on a team. And then I did improv at the Second City and UCB. And then I met Grant Lyon. And he said, he's like, because he was a working comic. And he's like, you got to stop. He said it in nicer words, but he said, you got to stop being a little bitch and go do that shit and grab a microphone every moment humanly possible. And at that time, I just tried speed and I just got raided by the police. So then,
going on?
And then after that, I was like, all right, I'm going to get sober. I'm going to get into stand-up. And that's like when I really, really started. Because my first couple of years, I did it like 2 times a year. You know, it's like, I guess. But you know what I mean? I don't really count 2 times a year type shit. But when I met Grant after that journey, then I literally was riding my bikes to open mics, fucking going to any as much as humanly possible. That's when the switch, and that was about 8 years ago.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
7, 8 years ago, yeah.
Is that the tip you were kind of on, like before COVID, where you were trying to you were getting on mics like all the time? Weren't you?
That's just kind of the thing you have to do. That's just what you have to do. You
have to do. You literally, no joke. You can't have a good job. You can't have a wife. You can't have kids. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, you hear it from all these fuckers, but it's the truth. You have to eat, live, and breathe this shit to stand a shot. To stand a fucking shot.
And you have to have a record. Wait, so did you have a record too? Did you get arrested, Aaron, before you get into stand-up and shit?
Yeah, I got arrested.
I mean, that's not a prerequisite. You don't have to. But
apparently.
We inspire people. First, you got to get arrested. Then you got to take a class.
You know?
Stand up remind me of like how rap used to be in a sense before the internet, because before you had to, in order to get a name for yourself, same shit. I was just doing a bunch of shows like every fucking night, and same shit. You can't really have a fucking serious job. You can't have
you can't.
Now it's different. Now you can
the internet
the internet changed the game for a lot of shit.
It really did. But you still need to hustle and network. I don't know how the music industry is. Like, with the internet, if you go viral and you build your empire digitally, that's awesome. Props to you. But if you don't do that, because it is, there's so many great comics that put dope shit out that don't go viral, and you're just like, that's so funny. If you hang out at the Comedy Store when it's open, there's no COVID, you get work. You really do. I'll see this fool, I'll be like, hey, do my podcast. And then we'll do, you know what I mean? It's just out of sight is out of mind.
Yeah.
Unless you're famous fuck or established already,
You know what's crazy? I love that shit. I'm not a comedian, but I don't know why. I love hanging at the fucking Comedy Store. I love fucking watching all you motherfuckers just tell your jokes and shit. I can do that shit like every fucking day. Just go there, drink, and just listen to fucking comedians.
Well,
now you're on the drink shit again.
You're just finding a way to get us to say, yeah, go have a drink.
Slip drink in there, bro.
Unnecessary drink.
It's a scene, though. It's like a vibrant, like whether that's a hip hop or rock or whatever. If there's a scene, it's like it's got a vibe. You can feel it. You're like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are coming out here and they're giving it their all, trying to make it pursue their dreams.
Yeah, literally every time he's in LA, he like wants to go to the Comedy Store every night.
Go to the
this
Comedy
was like
Store
before you guys even knew each other and stuff. Like every time he was here, I was like, okay, we're going to the Comedy Store. For
and
2
even
minutes.
before that, Max, like I would every time I'm in LA, I spend most of my time at the Comedy Store on fucking some fucking. I used to go to the Viper Room a lot, but
it's the Mecca, man. It's the Mecca.
The Comedy Store, man. I love that shit. I love comedians. Y'all some funny motherfuckers. I can sit there and listen to that shit all day. What's dope about the comedy shit is I can listen to just. It doesn't have to be anybody that's super successful. It could just be random motherfuckers come up, and I find them just as funny as a person that's this well known. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, that's just the business. Like, you may know the best MC out there, but nobody knows who the fuck he is, and it's the same shit in stand-up. You're like, that's the funniest motherfucker on the planet, and nobody knows it,
Yeah.
It's crazy. There's so many people like that in all arts,
Yeah, rap too, for sure. It's not about how talent. I mean, talent is a component. And
Yeah.
there's so many others.
But there's also
Yeah.
there's that shit where like as you're paying your dues, you get real good, and then you like sometimes do a better show than the headliner, right? Jarren, like you kill it, and then almost like damn, the headliner wish you had toned it down. Doesn't that same shit happen in comedy too, where you just kill it so hard on stage that like when the big act comes up, they're like fuck.
It can happen, yeah. It depends who it is. Some guys love that. They see you grow. They're like, damn, that's dope. Like, you finally outgrew your position. Some guys hate that, and they're like, fuck. Because the headlining's hard. You got to do an hour. It's the end of the night. They're drunk. The check drop. You know what I mean? So if you got your opener showing you up, but Dave Chappelle said a great quote, like, if my opener shows me up, then I shouldn't be a headliner. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But at the same, sometimes that shit also, I say with like music, like I never understood that hate mentality. To me, if I'm putting on the show, right, and I'm there, and people come here to see a Jarren Benton show, I want the people that's fucking opening up to be just as, good. So it's like they leave with a dope experience. Like, oh, the fucking headliner killed it. The dude before the headline, I don't give a fuck if you kill it more than me. It's just like, long as we put on a dope show and these motherfuckers leave away with, that was a dope show, because you go get the shine.
That's so interesting, Craig. So the way I met Jarren was I managed Jarren. He's a rapper, but the way I met him was I was managing another rapper, and the way we met was he was opening for Jarren on tour. So exactly kind of what you guys are talking about. And I remember always hoping like he would come for sound check occasionally, and then you leave, and then he would come back like right before his set. And the rapper I was managing would fucking kill it every night. And I was always like hoping Jarren would come early and see that he was killing it. But usually he didn't. So is that a thing with comedy where like the headliner isn't there to even see the opener kill it? So you fucking kill it. Oh, did the opener see it? Fuck, he wasn't here.
You could do 200 shows with Joe Rogan and he could never see you, or whoever it is. So, because unless you're literally up right before them,
and maybe he catches the last 2 minutes.
and even then, they're shooting the shit in the green room because Segura's in there, and you know they're not listening. It literally everything has to go perfect. But when it does happen, it's fucking so dope.
Yeah, that's so funny because I was literally in that space with Jarren being the headliner. Like, fuck, can't he come 5 minutes earlier? Because my guy's killing it right now.
Yeah,
That's
I must
funny.
have done.
I caught a couple of them.
I know you. Yeah, you did one time when I was DJing too. I was like, oh god, I'm not a DJ, but it was funny. But I remember, yeah, it was like once or twice you caught us, and we were you. I mean, maybe you knew. I don't know. We were so excited.
But then, like, what happens? Like, what happens if, like, okay, now the person is out and you're killing it? Like, does that put extra pressure on you? Like, are you like, no, I'm. This is that shit. Are you ready in that moment?
Yeah, you always rise up, and if you don't, you're a little bitch.
to me, it don't. I be seeing my fucking own world, man. Like, even I've never been that type of person. Like, I'm competitive, but I've never been like, I'm so confident in what I do that I feel like whatever that, like, whoever's opening before me, or if I'm not opening, if I'm a opener and not a headliner or whatever, I'm just so confident in what I do that I just do me. But I never really worry about what the other person is doing. I just want I want us all to be dope, because I'm such a fucking I'm such a believer in a dope fucking experience. Everyone is going to get hit by
Okay, but I have a question for you, Jarren. Like, okay, before you were able to live off your rap and you got an opening slot on a bigger dude's show and you knew you had it, weren't you like looking to see like, oh, are they going to fucking see how dope I am? I know you were confident, but like you hadn't been able to eat off rap yet.
Maybe, and I think this is going to sound fucked up. I think probably because I was so fucked up all the time that I wasn't even thinking. I was more so thinking of getting
I told
off
you,
the stage.
man. I told you. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, if I was fucked up, I wouldn't give two shits who was watching.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
If I was always sober, and it absolutely, to what he just said, piggyback off that shit, like, if I find out Bill Burr's watching me and Rogan's in the room, I'm going to be in my head a little bit and be like, oh, fuck, this is an actual real opportunity, you know? Because they can change your career. You get on Rogan, you get a career almost guaranteed. Not really, but close to it.
Yeah, pretty.
So you get in your head a little bit, but just to what he said, I just focus on, I don't try to change shit. I'm just like, I'm going to do me. I'm going to do the same shit I always do. I'm not going to pander or cater a bit and try to like, oh, this is what they will like. I'm just going to do my shit because I love stand-up and I love performing, and that's what they're going to end up falling in love with anyways, the love of the art, the love of your shit. 100%. So actually it just happened at a bar show last week. Bill Burr was watching me, and I got in my head a little bit, and I was like, nah, man, you just talk about your cousin's vagina like you always do, man. And I fucking opened up with that shit, and then he laughed, and it was awesome.
That's fire.
You know, I take that back. I remember I did have it a couple times. This is before I started getting super drunk at shows. But I came from like just kind of, we was doing a bunch of our own shit in Atlanta, like just doing our own shows and just putting our own shit together. But I remember one time I did a show and everybody's like, oh shit, Big Boy from Outkast is here. Oh, so I kind of just made sure I went extra hard. And Big Boy from Outkast just came to my show and just was kicking it at the fucking bar while I was performing. But I was definitely, somebody was like, oh, I was definitely going harder because I was like, damn, I do hope Big Boy see this shit. But after that, man, I just start relying on getting fucked up as a part of my show, to where it kind of took away the fucking magic of caring about the other people who I hope.
That was actually taught to me early on when I was getting fucked up. I didn't listen either. I performed them only like 1 year drunk in stand-up world. But they told me, even the drunks or the people that like to party, whatever, I'm not trying to throw no shade, but like they were like, never learn to do stand-up shit-face, because then you're going to have to be shit-faced to perform. And then there's going to be times where you can't. Like you get Letterman or you get this or whatever. And they'll be like, what are you drinking the fucking shots in the green room for, bro? You know what I mean? Like, so they're like, learn it sober first. Sure, you want to have some drinks. And also, too, that honestly, there's like 6 comics that I could think of that are shit-faced on stage that are successful. There's not that many of them, bro. Not even like 4.
I just know of I know Doug Stanhope. I guess Ron White would be
like Ron White, Doug Stanhope,
White,
Jim Jeffries. Yeah. Those guys are geniuses, but they're also in the game 20, 30 years, you know, I can't think of any more who are up there drunk, slinging fire. You know what I mean? Those guys are monsters. And
I mean, back in the day, guys, obviously.
Back in the day was different, but then the industry caught on. They're like, yo, everybody's dying. They're like, this is not good.
But you know what?
I'm going to say this. It took, my bad, Kyle, go on.
Oh, I was going to say, that reminds me of what you're saying, reminds me of like Eric Clapton, because, you know, he was, you know, when he was with Cream and when he was like sort of in his prime, he was getting fucked up, right? And his whole prime was on that level. And then when he got sober, the story goes that he forgot how to play guitar. Right, and he had to learn that whole shit sober, and he was trash for a long time. You know what I mean? Yeah. And finally, he got good, but he never really reached the same heights that he did because all them brain pathways were forged when he was fucked up. So yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah. That's real talk.
That is the downside about it. The good thing is that I was doing so many shows for so many years that, and I used to have to do shows sober, and then once I started consistently going on the road, for some reason, the alcohol just kind of like, I don't know, I just like the way it feel when I'm fucked up. But that is the downside about it, is that if you continue to do shit fucked up, you start relying on it. And when you try to do it sober, it's like, even if the show goes well, you kind of in your head a little bit more. I think the being fucked up turns all the bullshit off in your head, at least for me. So that's really what it is.
Yeah. I know how
I was worried I wasn't going to be funny. I was like, if I'm not drunk and stoned, I literally would eat a hash oil edible, smoke, and drink, and then go perform. And then, you know what happened when I got sober? I was more with it. I remembered my jokes. What a shocker. I would forget my act. I would have to look at my paper. It got some laughs because I looked how I looked, but, you know, I was dying in my head. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't even know what's next. And it always came out with more cuss words and a little more angry if I was drunk, you know? And then the truth of the matter is when you're sober, not that there's anything wrong. Like, you want to have a couple drinks and get loose and perform, fucking you do you, you know? But when I was sober, it was better for sure. I was quicker. I was wittier. I was more in the moment. I was just conscious of the situation, you know? I used to get fucked up. Yeah.
My plan is when we go back, I'm going to try it. You saw it, Max. I did end up doing the last 2 shows sober. But my plan is to try to continue this non-drinking. I just got to get the Adderall.
You're coming to Rehab Max.
Yeah, we'll take it to
Cali.
sober living.
Rehab Max and Aaron.
All of October, sober October.
Sober October in LA with the fucking high school dropouts. We got you.
Yeah, once we get back to doing shows, my goal is to try to start doing it completely sober. Get back to that.
And you'll enjoy the high of adrenaline, the natural high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I then just got addicted. I just switched my highs. It's just to a natural, real thing, because the Oxycontin is not good, you know. It's
so in terms of what gets you high then, like fucking or what, like sex, like what's the deal?
Well, yeah, that too.
But like, what's the dope now? You know what I'm saying? What's the top dope right now?
You just get literally, everyone always asks me that. You got to replace all the old habits with new healthy ones, whether it be hiking or fucking knitting or dodgeball or gardening, or like do 1, do 2, do all of it. You cannot. I had to ditch my old friends. All they do is pop pills and drink and do drugs. It's like, well, I can't do that anymore. You know, I love you and you're my brother till the day I die, but I have to go over here now, you know? Yep, I can't hang out at bars. It was my identity. It still is, and I'm sober, but it was like literally,
I feel that.
I sold it. I literally was like, how am I going to meet girls? Like, I go to the bar, you know?
Yeah, I think Max just gets high off a Red Bull, bro.
Yeah.
A little bit now. I'm also sober. Yeah, pussy was pussy and work.
Yeah, work.
There was some workaholism for sure.
Great thing to get addicted to.
Yeah.
What did you say,
for me, like pussy and being fucked up is just a great combination.
It sure is.
Here we go again.
Okay.
It's like, that's
He's
amazing.
He craving, bro.
You know what?
He craving.
I might just dive back in.
No, I'm back. Tonight's the night.
Yeah, we live good lives now. We don't need that. Pussy and alcohol.
That's what you was telling me earlier today, Max. Because I was having one of those. I'm just having that feeling like I'm gonna be honest. I want to get fucked up, and Max is like, man, you gotta find something else to replace it with. And you just said that. It's like, yeah, I feel you. Because I'm in the process of doing the same thing. Like, I don't go out to the bars no more. COVID helps. But
How long has it been, Jared? It's been like 6 months now, right?
That's a long
since
time.
April.
That's really hard to do,
The last time
man.
I went to the bar was actually in LA. That was
With
before.
me. My bad.
Yeah. No, the first chunk is the hardest part, dude. So props to you, man. That's awesome.
Wait,
And
go ahead.
it will get better. Like you just figure it out, you know. You still get girls. You'll remember their name. No.
The internet now, you don't have to do it anyways. You don't have to go out and
honestly.
meet girls. But wait, you said you got raided? What did you get raided for?
It was the wrong house.
No way. What was it?
It actually was. I was like, dude, that was a crazy story. That's a bit too, but it's just all true stories. I lived in a back house behind this gangster, King Mike. He sold like drugs and guns and shit. And he had 2 strikes. And the only reason I knew was his name, I swear to God, it was his name on the Wi-Fi password. On the Wi-Fi. King Mike, dude. And then he got raided, and we were separate homes, separate residents, separate everything. The landlord split the property in half and made 2 different homes. And I lived in the back house with my roommates, and they were raiding him, but because it was one property, one tax ID or whatever, they raided the whole property, not knowing we're separate. I don't even know that fool. I mean, I know him. We smoked some kush, but that's the extent of our relationship. And then they raided my ass, and it's in a bit online, but it was the cop that was at my door. I've known since I was 12 years old, and I played Little League with him, and it was the most weirdest shit I've ever experienced in my life. I literally was just like, Chris? And he was like, Craig? And I known that fool since I was 12, bro, and he's a cop, and he's raiding my home. And I had just smoked the Pookie for the first time, and I met at Trader Joe's with this crazy fucking... It's knucklehead. I went to his house to get some because it's quite a thrill. And then
what is Pookie? What is that?
It's speed.
Okay.
It's a little Pookie pipe.
Yeah.
So I just smoked meth for the first time, but 5 days later they raided my home, and all I kept thinking, I was like, damn, they're quick. Like, how did they figure this out? I was like, I got a little bit of weed, a little bit of mushroom, just a little bit. You know what I mean? And I was on probation for fireworks, and I had some fireworks, and I was just shitting my pants, dude. And then they were there to strike out King Mike and send him to prison for the rest of his life. So they did not take me in on some little violation of probation charge. And King Mike is good at his job because they let him go. They brought the axe in and ripped up the wall, and they had helicopters. It was a whole SWAT team, bro. Whole SWAT team. It was the craziest fucking day. And then I had improv classes with Grant fucking Lyon, dude. And then I farted on the cops when they were questioning me in the alley. That sounds made up. I swear on my fucking life, I farted on those fools. And then I didn't even remember this.
Was that purpose? Was that on purpose, or was it just
nervous?
After?
It was a little bit of both. I was nervous, and I was like, man, fuck these fools. And then, and then Grant was in. All I kept thinking was like, yo, I can't go to jail. I got to go to improv class. I wasn't even thinking like, am I going to get shot? Am I going to go to jail? I was like, I got to go to class. Like, they can't do this to me. And then I go to fucking class, and I didn't even remember this, but Grant Lyon does because he's got a fucking brain. And he said I farted in class too, and the teachers stopped the class and said I was gross. So I farted on the cops and in class, and I got sober shortly after that.
Wow.
I still fart though, and yeah, dude, it's crazy shit, man.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. That's a true story, dude.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of fart stories though, don't you? What's like
fart stories.
You were having me bring up what's your best fart shit story that you've
I farted on my manager at Trader Joe's and filmed it and posted it on Instagram, and it went viral, and I got fired for it.
Oh yeah. But that started the glow up. You were fine. That like pushed you to fucking.
Dude, that did. It was the best thing. That bit went viral. I started headlining. I got JFL.
All of your fucking transgressions be like
the fart heard around the world.
You fall up for sure.
Like every transgression you've had, right, is like led to fucking money, bro. I fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what I say in my act. And out of bad can come something good. Because literally me getting arrested and 4 charges and 2 assaults was the best day of my life. That's when I was like, fuck, I got to get sober and I got to do stand-up. And then I did sobriety as a process. It took me like 3 or 4 years to get sober. And I had already planned it. I probably wanted to get sober for fucking 8-9 years before it finally happened.
Yeah,
it's a process, man. It takes a long fucking time.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: do you feel that now you can't? Because Max was just saying you was kind of on this run where you was doing this shit, doing more. Do you feel this kind of like the COVID shit? You feel a little rusty a little bit, or like a little?
Oh, of
if
course.
you was to do some shit, you feel like a little back to the whole nervous shit.
Oh,
back to square one.
1,000%. I've done 2 real life ones, and they've been in rehab. So I think Craig's done some, but
Oh, dude, the first show back, I've been doing stand up for about 8 years, as much as possible. And the first show back, I felt like I was gonna throw up. I was getting the you know, the first time you perform, you get the little ants in your fingers. You just like. Yeah. You know, the deep breaths, and you're just
you can't even fathom it. You're like, how is this going to go well? I don't even.
And then,
I can't.
But then it was fine, and then that helped me. The first 2-3 shows were fine, and I was like, oh, like thank God we got enough reps in to where it comes back. Because I feel like new booties are fucking dead, man. They got.
How often are you doing it now? Since with COVID and shit, I know you were saying y'all doing the outside car thing. Like, how often do you do that?
Fairly frequently now. I'd say in the last month or so, I've been doing about 2 to 4 shows a week, and that's luck. I'm lucky. I'm
that's
really,
that's
most
fire.
motherfuckers are doing like 1 or 2 a month, unless they're famous and touring and doing car shows and all that shit. But yeah, I just go to states that are open, man, and just fuck this shit.
Yeah, man.
I did Phoenix. Yeah.
What do you have coming up?
Fucking open, bro.
I'll go. Tell your clubs. I'll fucking fly out there.
We got what we got down here, Aaron? We got Laugh Factory.
You got
the laughing. You get the Laughing Skull, the Punchline.
Yeah, Last Skull, Punchline.
I'll do all those clubs. I'll do all of them.
Atlanta lit, man. I saw some niggas just had a fucking shootout at the strip club. It was at Cheetah.
Oh,
this shit crazy.
Wow.
You saw that? Like,
yeah, that shit
damn.
was wild. The girl kept being like, "No, don't shoot," and he was just like.
You saw another bitch was out there with a pistol too. It was like all 3 of them was ready. They was fucking rising up. Atlanta's back.
Yeah.
Oh, Craig got a gun. You got a gun, didn't you, for the quarantine?
Yeah, I got it right here. You want to see
What you
it?
end up getting?
Let's see.
What you got? What you got?
With. Oh,
Okay, you got the same thing. Was that Glock 19?
Yeah.
That's what Jarren got, right? That's what you got.
Yeah, little Glock 19.
Got it nearby. Got to stay safe.
Got a chopper. Got
Gotta
some
protect my
shit.
cat. You know what I'm saying?
Protect that pussy, bro. Protect that pussy, bro.
Protect the
Only
pussy
thing
implants.
about them Glocks, I mean, they're really good. They don't have safeties on them, so
Nah. It's loaded.
Do you keep one in a hole?
Loaded.
Nah.
You keep one locked and loaded or not?
Nah. I got a racket. That's my safety.
Yeah.
I don't want to accidentally shoot my cat trying to protect
Good.
my cat.
I'll tell you some crazy shit happened to me one time, but the good thing it was a Glock, because Glocks, they're really fucking. They do the little throw test. You can throw them against shit with one end, and it's not gonna go off.
Yeah.
I fucking was making up my bed one day, and I forgot I had my shit under my pillow, and I like switched the fucking covers, and the shit popped the floor. It didn't go off, but it just like went right in front of me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This was something, I could easily just blew my fucking own head off. Like,
yeah, that's why I don't keep one in the chamber.
Yeah, don't.
And I like to hold it too much. I'm like, oh, it is so pretty.
How often are you in the mirror, man? Fucking
all the time.
Yo, what about
coming in?
What about girls? Like,
Who's
do you
coming?
ever
Oh, that's
integrate
the
it
mailman.
with?
Hey, how are you?
Yo, but do you ever like pull it out, like, when you fucking and shit like that? If it's a girl or like, you know what I'm saying? Did they?
No.
Jarren,
man.
Listen, I only because she requested me. She wanted me to do that.
Okay.
It wasn't like, hey, I've been fucking with guns since I was a teenager, so it's not nothing new to me. But she wanted me to pull the whole fucking gun up to her head.
White girl?
Come on, man.
So yeah,
you know what time it is. You know the vibes.
There's such weird fetishes out there. That's so crazy.
That's what you hear. What Odell Beckham, what rumored he did or whatever.
But that bitch, I hate that fucking. That bitch tried to fuck my life up too. I don't know. Sometimes
I told you about her. I told you they
the
know
gun
her.
bitch.
Yeah, Selena.
She was an owl groupie first before she became
the girl who said she shitted on Odell Beckham.
That's her friend. That was actually
the blonde one. They know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
you're not into that, are you, Craig?
No, man.
I don't get that, man. I don't
need poop in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's the craziest shit. It smells horrible. Like, how do you want to get shit? Who wants you to shit on them?
I don't know. You know what? I don't want them to shit on me, but like I get it. I get it.
The gun guy gets it. He's like, hey,
you gotta break that down. How in the fuck?
No, listen.
Do you get
it's like
that?
you know how like really nasty cheese, like the French, like the really powerful, smelly, nasty cheese.
Yeah, cheese is edible. Poop will send you to the fucking hospital, bro.
Yeah. Well, you don't eat the poop, but like you're in the room and the poop, and it's like this powerful, nasty smell.
No, fam.
Nah, man.
I haven't done it, but I can. I haven't done it, but I can see it.
I think you done it. I can see it. He done it.
So constant poop.
Who shit on you, dog? Tell us
I'm not
that
into
story.
shit porn. I promise.
Somebody done took his shit on you, man. What happened?
Yeah,
that's gnarly.
Have you ever been shitted on a little?
No, I have. By my dog.
Oh, that's fine.
I told you my shit story. I'm not going to tell it again because I'm going to have you cut it.
Yeah.
I shit on myself.
During sex?
My pants. No. Not during that. No. Yeah, no, just shit my pants.
But I don't even really fuck with anal that heavy because, like,
I don't fuck with me neither,
I
bro.
smelled it a couple times. I was like, fuck this shit.
That's what turned me off from anal too. Like, I was fucking this chick first time I tried anal, and you know how the condom already has this smell to it too. So it's like condom, and then I had my dick.
What condoms smell like butt all around?
No, he's saying condom already has a smell, so
a
combination of condom smell plus poop. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
I don't. But some girls are like
too.
used to, so they like more ready. But like if it's just like, hey, actually, let's do this. It's
you gotta plan. If
it's unplanned
on your girls,
Craig,
you gotta plan.
Craig is not. He likes farting, but don't mix the two with sex. Separation of church.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Separation.
Separate, man.
I like both.
Separate. No, man. I can see it being an acquired taste.
No,
I think
motherfuckers. I think that's a sick person that needs therapy.
You can see it being acquired taste. I can see it should not exist. It should not be the case. It's fucking poop, man.
I do not understand that, bro.
I'd be fine with that being illegal, honestly. If they made a law that said no one can do that, I'd be perfectly
shitting
fine
on your lover's chest.
Yeah.
I would like to take a shit and then keep fucking myself. I would like to be fucking.
I can't
drop a deuce.
Those are
and then just
separate
continue
events,
fucking.
sir.
Like
Separate
events.
How do you dare?
What kind of producer you got?
I think the high school dropouts are at their best when we talk about poop and sex. All the other shit.
I don't get that, fam.
That's I think
I'm a little older than you.
We found I don't think age is in it, but we covered it. I don't think age is like, hey, when you get a little older, you like a little shit. You start to blend the two together. Fucking shitting, same difference.
Lose control of your colon.
I can't even. If pussy smell bad, it's a wrap. I'm like, so let alone bad smelling pussy and shit. Hell no, man. I'm out.
That's real.
I don't know. You gotta get in touch with your olfactory.
Well, I think we found the
I don't
policy.
know what an olfactory is.
Jarren's running for president in 2024.
Yeah,
and the policy is no shitting on your lovers. That's a good policy.
Jarren, that's your policy?
I can get behind that. I'll vote for you.
Kyle, I'm sorry you fucked up on this one. Yeah, no shit, man.
All right. Craig, what do you got? Anything you want to like talk about, plug, send people to, link out to?
Just Instagram, Craig Conant, and I got videos out there. Find them.
I'm about to follow you, man. Follow me back.
Okay. And then I got just like I'm at the Magic Castle a lot with Bill Burr and Jay Farrow and some other fools I forgot. But I'm there Friday. I don't know when this comes out.
Comes
just
out
follow
next
me on
Monday.
Instagram. I
But
put
yeah,
all my
follow
shit on my story and my page and my website. And Craig Conant.
Craig P. Conant on Instagram. Dope. Dude,
Dope.
thank you, Craig.
That was great.
This
Thank
was
you, bro.
fun.
Thanks
Yo.
for having me.
Thanks for talking about poop with us.
Thank you
Good.
so much, man.
My favorite. Not in the
Happy,
bedroom.
happy journeys
In the bedroom.
to your new beach house, man.
Oh, yeah. Congrats,
Yeah.
bro.
Thank you, man. Yeah, dude, it's a apartment, and it's reasonable down there right now because of the
COVID
pandemic.
deals.
It's a good
COVID
time
deals.
for a COVID deal.
Dude, I was looking at shit, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I could afford this. Like, what happened here?" You know, and I'm like, so I'm doing it.
All right.
Fucking amazing.
Enjoy it, man.
All right.
All right,
Thank
bro.
you.
Later,
Thank
Kurt.
you, guys.
My
Peace.
man.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, he was great.
It was fantastic.
He was great.
Yeah.
That was a great pull, man.
Great. Yeah, he was
Good
fire.
job, Aaron. Good job, Craig.
Craig's the man.
Good job,
Yeah.
everyone. I thought the
Yeah,
interview
this was
went
good.
well, actually.
Yeah.
This was
You got,
fun.
you got a lot of good clips on that one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fire. Dude, fire shit.
Now I gotta reach out to Eddie Murphy.
You got that
See
on
if,
deck?
see if he want to fucking do a show.
That'd be crazy.
All right, hit up Eddie.
We did
How
good.
crazy would that be if Eddie Murphy was like, "Oh fuck
That
it,
would
I'll
be
do it."
so
He did that. Okay.
That would be crazy.
That would be
Oh
wild.
man.
That'd be crazy.
Um,
Wait, so do we finish? What were we talking about?
I got something I need to bring up about Max.
No.
So we were talking about jail stories.
Yeah, do it.
And
I don't wanna.
No, we have to.
I really don't want to. All right, fine. Damn it.
A classic Max withdrawal, and then
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't like it, but you guys bring it up.
Oh, I've known Max for a couple years now, and I just found out why he went to prison for 2 years last night.
yes,
And you've heard this, I'm sure.
yeah. I don't think
Kyle.
it was 2 years. I think it was like about 16 months. But yeah,
16 months. Well, yeah. However long he went to prison, I didn't know why until last night. Do you know why, Jarren?
he's hovering above the
yeah,
button.
he
He
hates
wants
the
to
button.
end the.
No, we're not hanging
shit.
up. We're not doing a
hang
cliffhanger.
up.
Jared, have you heard why he went to prison?
I think I know, but let me hear it. See if
Let's see it.
The laptop thing?
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a little ironic because like you did a lot of weird grimy shit before that. So
Yeah.
let's not paint him like he's a weenie. and
No,
shit,
no.
you know,
He's
yeah.
not a weenie. He's a tough guy.
Well,
I'm a
that's a
tough-
little strong as well. But
Yeah, I mean.
But we were talking about jail
yeah,
stories.
yeah,
I figured
think that's on brand.
it ties in, and I think it's a really good story.
Yeah. Great.
You still on
So,
laptops?
yeah. That's the story.
No.
No, okay, so basically, I mean, there was. He's farting. He's fucking farting over here. I can't tell a story with farting.
All right,
Come
you
on,
know
man.
what? Yeah,
What's
do you
this-
wanna-
I want to hear the story now.
No, it's not that interesting. So basically, there's a period in time where I was homeless in Arizona. I was like
Yeah.
on the side of a mountain where it was like really, really fucking cold at night. It was like October. It was the desert, but you know, in the mountains, whatever, very cold at night. So I was like freezing and shivering and sleeping on the street or the side of the mountain, whatever. And like all I had in my body was alcohol for a long time. I was like really out of my mind. One morning I walk into this coffee shop that's like open and I walk in to try and get like a glass of water. I'm like shivering, woke up on the street, you know, like not in a good way. I
Yeah.
walk in, I'm going to ask for a glass of water and there's nobody in there, but there's a laptop sitting. And next door there's a pawn shop. And I'm like fucked up out of my mind. So I grabbed the laptop, I walk next door to the pawn shop. I'm like, "Hey, how much will you give me for this?" They're like, "You clearly just stole this. Take it back, or take it back, or we're calling the police." Like, okay. So I took it back.
Okay.
So I walked back next door.
I do love that you were like, all right, that checks out. That makes sense. I should take it back. Good call.
How did they know you stole it?
Well, I think just by my appearance. No.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
there's more.
Okay.
So they asked me to like log in,
Log in.
and I was like. It was my brother's gift. I don't remember what shit I said, but whatever. They're like, "You clearly stole this. Take it back, and we're calling the cops." So I was like, "Okay, word." So I went, I took it back, and like I walk in, he's like, "Oh, my computer." I was like, "I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I'm really, really sorry. I'm really sorry." I handed it back to him. Whatever. And I walked out. And as I walked out of the coffee shop, this was in like a small town. As I walked out of the coffee shop, the police were pulling up. So clearly they had called. And like before I could get the words out, like, "Oh, I returned it. We pieced it out." I was like on the ground, gun to the head, whatever. And they arrested me. So no restitution. It was a stolen good, but it was like returned before I'd literally returned what I stole before I got arrested. So I was like, sure, I'd be out the next morning or once they cleared up the mixed up and talked to the guy. I was arraigned the next morning, $50,000 bail, 7 years trafficking stolen goods.
Wow.
So that's my big charge.
Damn.
You know what's
wild.
crazy? I'll tell you something else, and I was thinking about having my homie come on, but I'll just tell the story. My childhood friend, he was always in and out of jail. He was always doing stupid shit. He got locked up one time. He was breaking in. He used to do these breaking and entering and shit. So he broke in this chick's house, tried to steal her shit. And when he broke in, he was rambling through shit, and he just heard this lady. It was his next door neighbor, keep in mind. He heard a scream. She's like, ah, starts screaming. He runs out, thinking she didn't see him, and tries to run back in and knock at the door like he's a neighbor. He was like, yo, you okay? And she just started bugging out. Yo, I just fucking saw you in my house. Called the cops, and he got arrested. and so all the shit he was stealing in the neighborhood, it was in the pawn shop. So then they somehow got all the shit, most of the shit was still at the pawn shop, and they got charged. His prints and shit was on it, and he went to jail.
So be smarter about your crimes.
Be smarter. I got away with a lot of crimes too. I rabbed a
You rabbed the rabbi.
You
rabbed a rabbi.
Oh, weren't you out there robbing crack houses and shit?
Yeah, but I never got in trouble for those.
Oh, well.
Were you strong arm robbery or?
No, it was a little
Sneaky?
sneakier and not strong
It was
enough. to
weak
strong
arm, weak arm robbery.
Yeah, it was more like a Silent Night spooky asshole robbery. Yeah.
I'll say there's a guy I tell you one time who I'm not even gonna say his name. He's a famous guy. He's pretty in the business. I don't want to put his name out there yet because we may have to fuck with him. Anyway, so one of my fucking best friends, I'm going to definitely have him on the podcast. He changed his life around, and he was always in and out of prison. But he was the man. He was like, he got to the point to where he was that nigga in our neighborhood. He went from we started out as kids selling weed together, and then he started selling coke, crack, and he just became that nigga, like leveling up to where he was like, oh shit, this nigga moving some weight. He started moving weight, so everybody started knowing him. So it was another famous guy who's famous now. We all went to school together. He's like, yo, I got this deal. I can get y'all half a key for the low. And then, oh, nice fart.
This is what I'm dealing with.
So the homie,
I'm moving to
homies
Atlanta.
they end up buying the coke from the dude, and then when we went to rock it up, it was all just straight flex. Just it wouldn't even lock up or rock up. And so they had a hit on this dude for a while, and he just got the fuck out of Dodge. And he's never been back, but he's popping now in the industry, so now he could do whatever the fuck he want to do now. But he's a well-named, well-known guy, established guy.
Right.
Not gonna put him out there.
Right?
I want to know.
I respect the hustle.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
You
I
probably
I'll
respect
don't
share it
know
in the
who-
comments.
Yeah.